What's up guys, Edrone here. Today we're going to be doing part 1 of our build series for the new KINfpv Cipher HDZ frame. The frame that is exclusively designed to work with the new HD0 1-watt Freestyle VTX. Stay tuned. If you haven't heard about them yet, KINfpv, my good buddy MD95TSI, Chris Justice, introduced me to KINfpv, and they have graciously sent this new Cipher HDZ frame for us to take a look at and go ahead and be the test pilot for this particular frame. Now, this also has plenty of mounting options in the back as well. We've got standard 20x20 in the back. And the interesting thing about this frame is it actually mounts the HD0 1-watt VTX below where your flight controller and ESC are going to be. So it actually gives you the center of gravity of the HD0 1-watt Freestyle VTX. It puts that right in the center of the frame, which is definitely going to help with the flying characteristics. I really think this is a really unique design. Now, this is a standard H-frame design, and I'll tell you right now off the bat, it's very rigid in the hand. I'm sitting here trying to bend the arms, trying to move the arms, and I'm not getting any movement whatsoever. And then you have the whole back section, which we're going to be able to use for the receiver. We're going to be using the Crossfire Nano receiver, and we're going to be running the Diatone Mamba F7 stack with BL Heli 32 55 amp ESC 6S. This is going to be a 6S build, and this thing is going to be an absolute screamer, man. We're also going to be using the RunCam Micro HD0 camera. That was the first camera, the 16x9 that was released and sold out very quickly. That's going to be the camera we're going to use in this build.
First thing that I'm going to go ahead and do is go ahead and connect the MIPI connector on the HD0 Freestyle 1-watt and line it up, push it down till you hear a solid 2 clicks, indicating that it's connected completely. Next, you're going to go ahead and grab the bracket brace here. Going to go ahead and put that on and then tighten up with 2 screws. Don't want to over tighten, but just have them snug, and that will prevent the MIPI connector from coming off and crashes. Okay, once that's connected and screwed down securely, we need to go ahead and remove the top plate. The KINfpv frames actually come pre-assembled, which is a nice bonus. So we'll go ahead and remove the 8 screws for the top plate. Next, we're going to go ahead and take the included antenna for the Freestyle 1-watt VTX, and we're going to go ahead and feed that through the TPU mount, and we're going to make sure that the UFL connection is facing downward so that it will be able to connect onto the UFL of the Freestyle HD0 VTX. Okay, go ahead and remove the top plate. And we're going to go ahead and remove the front section of the frame. I found this to be the easiest way to install the 1-watt HD0 Freestyle VTX. So you're going to go ahead and remove the 6 screws on the front section of the frame. And once the screws are removed, you'll be able to go ahead and remove the top 2 plates and the arms. There's 2 plates here on the top for the cradle system, arm bracket. You can go ahead and remove those out of your way. Once you have the brackets and the arms removed, you can go ahead and slide the front standoffs to the side, like as shown here. Go ahead and slide in your 1-watt Freestyle VTX. Go ahead and connect your UFL along with your connector plate. Go ahead and install the front brackets back. Go ahead and put the screws back in, and you'll see it locks in nice and securely, as well as also giving you plenty of space for your UFL in the back and your MIPI connection in the front. And this is a floating design, so the actual VTX is floating in the cradle. these screws in the front and back here, that's what's going to take the majority of your impacts. You can see we have an air gap underneath the VTX to allow airflow to run through and around the VTX and then out the bottom. The bottom hole there will allow for the excess heat to escape, and the countersunk screws are actually through the frame for the stack. They go through the frame and they are on the inside of the frame. And that's how the cradle system works to provide you with the best mounting solution possible.
But just want to give a huge shout out to MD95 TSI, Chris Justice, and Derek and Rebecca Harkins. Thank you so much for this amazing opportunity to be able to be, one of the first test pilots to have my hands on this beautiful frame that's designed for the new 1-watt Freestyle HD0 VTX. And yeah, thank you so much for this opportunity, and more to come on the channel, so stay tuned for that. And until next time, guys, Edrone out.